Oh,
How's it going?
it's going. I slept for about 10 hours.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah. All right. Uh, you want to just talk about Power Rangers in space today?
Sure, I've been watching it at work.
Cool. All right, so I feel like I was going to tell you something. Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy video game is fine.
I cannot, under any circumstances, allow my phone to lock or leave this app during a recording.
Oh, all right. I was going to say, man, Anchor must really not like that opinion out of me. But yeah, as I was saying, it's fine. It's okay. Here's my thing. The characters, are great. Obviously, it's the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
The story that I've experienced so far has been fun. The visuals are breathtaking. The soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah.
But none of that shit matters if the gameplay isn't good. And the gameplay it's not bad.
That's exactly how I felt about it. Is I'm like, it's okay to actually do it. It's really funny. It's got an awesome story. I'm like, I don't know if I'll replay it, but
yeah,
it was definitely something that I'm happy I experienced by the end of it.
That was the main criticism I heard of the game when it first came out, was that it's got next to no replayability.
Yeah, because it's mostly walking through very long obstacle courses of stuff that aren't all that interesting while you listen to them tell jokes, and they're very funny. But
yeah, honestly, that's been a thing lately where I think games have taken inspiration from Borderlands 2, especially in that there's constant audio going on, and I don't like that.
I actually really like that, because I tend to get cripplingly depressed and lonely while I'm playing a game if I'm playing it for too long, and that doesn't happen as often in a game where there's constantly something going on. You feel like you're in a breathing, like you feel like you're real people because they're just doing stuff.
Well, for me, it stalls me. It drags the game out longer because I don't want to miss stuff they're saying. So I'll be like, a task, and then they just start some fucking conversation about alien dicks or whatever, and I just gotta sit there for a minute listening until they get done, and then I take a half a step, and then they immediately start another conversation. And I'm fucking damn it, I just want to use this workbench.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's a good point.
For someone like you, I'm sure it's a plus, but for someone like me, it's a minus. And
yeah, because for me, in the Arkham games, Arkham Asylum, I struggle to replay because it gets cripplingly lonely. But Arkham City and Arkham Knight, I'm listening to just moronic thugs talking about shit no matter where you go. And that's fun to me.
The level of random conversations you can find in Arkham City, that's fine to me. It's like that's a good amount of there might always be a little bit of something in the background, but since then games have turned that up to 11 and completely inundated the player with constant noise. I know recently there was some kind of game trailer where it was like creatures that you're using as guns, and people were complaining that it was just this constant stream of annoying and unfunny jokes. Like you can't pull out your gun without it fucking talking to you.
That's funny.
And it made people miserable, and I can totally see that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see where that would be a problem for if that's something that would annoy you, this game will annoy you.
Yeah. Um, so it's not like I'm giving up on it or anything. And I don't know,
And
like,
I would recommend seeing it through because it has if you get too annoyed with the dialogue, then maybe do one of those YouTube cutscene things because it's got a cool story, and I'm very happy I experienced it.
yeah, I just don't like that I'm forced to play as Star-Lord
That was a little bit annoying, yeah.
because I'm not the biggest fan of his gameplay. The the mechanic of when your gun's going to cooldown, you have the little timing thing to immediately end the cooldown.
Mm-hmm.
I never seem to get that because shit is so frantic. I'm paying attention to like the placement of enemies and trying to manage the usage of my party members' abilities and stuff that I always miss when the fucking timing window of that cooldown move goes by.
Yeah, that makes sense. You should
Um,
post this as a bonus episode video game review.
Honestly, I think I will. So it's just it feels like an issue of too many cooks in the kitchen for me. There's too much going on in the game, and
Yeah,
as
that
a
makes
result,
sense.
there's a lack of focus. And for my brand of ADHD, I need a little bit more focus than what this game gives.
That's understandable. And since this is an actual review, I'll go ahead and restate my whole thing, which is my only problem with it was it's boring to replay. Like the actual pressing the buttons, playing the game part, I did not find particularly enthralling. But listening to them was hilarious, and the story was incredible, and the soundtrack is great. So it
I,
was ultimately an interactive, very, very long movie that I'm happy I saw.
I also want to say that the visuals are breathtaking. I,
Yes, it's
I was
beautiful.
just in this forest where the trees looked like saltwater taffy, as Star Lord said.
Mm-hmm.
I love that environment. Um, so um, I I got the game for $17. I feel like that is a reasonable price for me to pay for this game.
Yes,
Um,
I will say that if you had bought this at launch, which I did, you probably paid too much.
yeah,
But I'm happy I experienced it. I don't think I'll play it again. Like Spider-Man, the PlayStation Spider-Man game, I replay that I replay that just in between stuff going on. Like just, some people are talking, I'm not interested in the conversation for the moment. I go over to Spider-Man for 5 to 10 minutes because it's so fun.
I'm gonna assume that when you say PlayStation Spider-Man, you mean PlayStation 4 Spider-Man and
That
not
is what
PlayStation
I that is
Spider-Man.
what I mean. I mean the most current PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man 2
Yes,
games that are in the same world.
that's the only issue is that there's two games called Spider-Man, and one of them is from like 1994.
Fair enough. Can't wait for
What?
Spider-Man 2 on the PS5 exclusive.
Uh, is that real? Are you fucking with me?
There's going to be a Spider-Man 2. It's going to be a PS5 exclusive.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
It's not coming out for like another year. You will get a hold of a PS5 by then.
Will I?
Maybe 2 years.
I still need to have $400 to spare, and that's kind of hard to come by these days. I was gonna
Okay, that's
at
fair.
the PS5 launch, I had money left over from a COVID check.
And then you couldn't
That's
get
what that was what I was going to use to buy it. But
yeah.
now it's like I've just been telling a couple of my friends who have more money than me, like, hey, if you see a PS5 in the wild that's for, at least close to the original $400 price, buy it for me and I will pay you back.
So you would just want the digital?
Yeah, I don't want the disc.
I'll keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Because I need more PS5 friends who I can play with. Because I only have one. I need at least two.
Man, you're a real son of a bitch, you know. I just hate everyone that has a
to be fair, I didn't get a hold of it myself either. I had to do exactly what you did, which is I told an Insomniac friend of mine, not the company, like he has insomnia.
Yeah.
And not the gaming company.
My dad works for Insomnia.
But I was like, yeah, my friend who works at Insomniac, no, he has insomnia. And so I was like, can you help me out here? And he was like, yeah, man, I'll just stay up till 3:30 tonight spamming all those sites and I'll get you a PS5. I was like, all right, cool. Thanks.
God. I have one other thing I want to mention. There, like a few days ago, somebody who had worked on it had released this unaired animatic pilot for a Kingdom Hearts show from back in like 2004 or 2003 or something like that. And it was very cool because it's just lost media that would have never seen the light of day. But this guy was just like, it's been almost 20 years and nothing ever came of making this, so I'm just gonna fucking put this on the internet and you guys can all see it.
Nice.
So all the Kingdom Hearts, fandom is trying to boost this video. Because if it gets enough views, it could be a clear message to Disney and all of them, like, hey, make a fucking show. We'll watch it.
I can hear the little tiny things that I'm doing on your end, and it's making me acutely aware of how easy it is for this microphone to pick up me doing really small things.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be super quiet, like putting down this glass. That's way too loud.
All right. You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
All right.